loves, welcome. My name is Damola. In today's video, I'm going to be reviewing a movie titled Lisabi A Legend is Born. But before I delve into that, I'm going to be doing a quick flashback of what happened in the uprising. So stick around and do not go anywhere. Alright, let's get to it. Lisabi The Uprising introduces us to a character named Lisabi, who is an humble farmer under the oppressive rule of the Oyo Empire. Unfortunately, this guy lost his very close friend. I'm talking about Mr. Macaroni, who we know as Mr. Macaroni Dadiwa, who is Baba for the girls. But now playing a different character in this particular movie, I feel like he did a fantastic job with his role. Now, losing his friend made him so determined to seek justice for himself, for his people, like the people of Egba, to gain freedom from this so-called Alafni of Oyo. Now, Shongodei, that's Ibrahim Chata, did a fantastic job as well in that part one. He did a very fantastic job, but there's always an end to everything, and it's all ended for him in part one. But that was not the end of the struggle with the Egba people trying to gain their independence from, the Oyo Empire. Unfortunately, that was more or less like the beginning of that problem when Shongodei left. Like, that made the Alaafin more furious, more angry that you guys could do this to my own person. Are you joking? Who do you think you are? Who do you think you are? So in the part two, which is the Lisabi Illegenda's ball, we could see that Lisabi himself continues to try to make strategic effort to help lead the people of Egba against the Alaafin of Oyo. And I'm talking about the one and only Odunlade Adekola. Odunlade Adekola is one person I've been watching since when I was little. Like, that guy is so good. I mean, I watch Yoruba movies because of Odunlade Adekola. To be sincere, that guy is so good at what he does. Even though nowadays it's stories, but when it comes to acting, Odunlade Adekola is really good. That guy, he knows how to nail every of his character. It's very funny, it's very strategic, it's very versatile. It's just everything, and he's a fine man. Don't mind me, but I can't close my eyes when I say good things. It's a fine tall. Oh my days. Let's get serious. Let's go back. All right. So now we have the general of the Alaafin of Oyo. That's Aaron Moja. If I pronounced the name properly. That's Deyemi Okanlawon. Incorporating Deyemi Okanlawon in this particular movie, I feel like was the right choice because Deyemi Okanlawon is one person that did a fantastic job in the movie industry, Nollywood industry, basically. He has just been everywhere, and I feel like every role they give to him is nearly it quite well. So seeing him here, being the general, you know, forming the baddest, the general, now, how the generals are. But it was really, really good at, his role. He nailed, his role quite well. I'm really diving into the performances of this movie already. I don't want to say too much, but I feel like the movie is really, really good because if you're someone that you don't understand the historical part of Yoruba, you don't understand how rich Yoruba culture is, you don't understand the backstory of Yoruba, how they came in place, how the Alaafin of Oyo came in place. You don't know all those things. I feel like this movie is going to expose you to that. Yoruba is a beautiful one. They have a beautiful culture. They have a rich culture. So this particular movie will expose you to that. If you don't know anything, you should watch this movie if you want to understand how Yoruba and all came in place. Now, before I talk about some loopholes, because trust me, no movie in this world is perfect. So this movie is not perfect. So we're going to rate this movie towards the end of this review. You're going to rate it so as well. If you have seen it, please let me know what you rate this movie at the comment section. Let me know what you think of it, all right? This movie is directed by me, Akimolayo, and is produced by Lateef Adedimeji and his wife, Mobimpe Adedimeji. Those two people are really, really inspiring couple. Like, they're so amazing. I love them. I love them so much. So the cinematography aspect of this movie is really dope. They were trying to showcase the story of what happened in 18th centuries. I think they did a fantastic job with the cinematography aspect. It was good. It could be better, but it was actually good. I think I like it personally. For me, it was really good. Um, the performance. Before we go to performance, let's talk about the costume. The fact that they were able to like differentiate, they were able to help us differentiate the Egba people from the Oyo people. It was really nice. We could see there's a difference in their attire, in their outfit. Their costume was so amazing, it was so beautiful. The tribal marks too. We could see the tribal marks too were very noticeable. We were able to like differentiate between the Egba people and the Oyo people. The only problem I have with this particular movie is that we could not really, for someone like me that don't even know how Egba people sound, I don't know how Yoruba people sound, but I know that their Yoruba is quite different. It's not like normal Yoruba that we all speak as Yoruba people, right? Their language, their Yoruba should be distinctive. Like this is how Egba people should sound. This is how the normal Yoruba sounds, right? So we could not really hear that from the Egba people. I mean, look at Olumide Oworu. I feel like he did a fantastic job too in the movie, but it could not really even speak Yoruba very well. This is a movie. This is a movie, right? This is not just play. This is a movie. It has to be professional. It has to be, it has to be really solid. So I feel like they could have done a better job when it comes to the language aspect, speaking the proper Egba language, speak it, let's hear it. For someone like me, I want to learn, I want to be exposed to the culture. I want to see how they speak their Yoruba. I'm hearing it for the first time. I want to see how they speak their Yoruba. So I feel like they should have done a better job, trying to make sure that even though they don't know how to speak the Egba language, they should learn it. It's a movie, like I said. It's not just a play something. They should learn it, right? But unfortunately, that did not happen in the movie. So that's actually a loophole. But aside that, I love the Yoruba culture. It's so beautiful, right? Um, yeah, the performances. Let's go straight to performances. Um, from Lateef Adedimeji, who is the producer of this movie and also the main guy who was leading the back people. I feel like Lateef Adedimeji did a fantastic job. Very fantastic job. The guy is good. He has always been good. Lateef Adedimeji has always been good. There's no role that you give to him. If you want him to play an evil guy, he'll play an evil guy. If you want him to play an bad guy, he'll play an bad guy. If you want him to play, like the guy is so good. He's so good. He's so versatile. He knows his onions quite well. He knows how to depict any character, any role being given to him. He knows how to nail it quite well. And I also must note the fact that I love the fact that this particular part two, the part twos were well choreographed compared to part one. So I think that's like, you know, a mark point for them. That's really good. That's really, really good. Um, Still on performances, I think Deyemi Okanlawon, that's the general. I think I like his performance as well. He did a fantastic job as the bad guy. He did a very good job. He did a very, very good job. Deyemi is Deyemi. He doesn't play when it comes to being on the job. He does a very good job. Um, I think the scores just basically goes to Lateef Adedimeji, Odun, Deyemi Okanlawon, um, maybe Gabriel Afolayan. He tried. Gabriel Afolayan is almost everywhere these days. But he tried. He did. He tried. He tried. Olumide just. I feel like Olumide did not play the character well. I feel like it could have been better. It could have been better. It could have been better when it comes to speaking the language, the proper language. I don't know why they had to use him in this movie because Olumide does he not even speak Yoruba at all? Does Olumide not speak Yoruba? Not talk of speaking Egba language. Excuse me. Now, some of the other loopholes that I noticed in this movie is the baby wearing a pampas. I feel like they could have used maybe a clothes. I don't think they used pampas in the olden days. They could have probably used a clothes instead of the baby wearing a pampas. That's a mistake on their part, which I feel like it's not to make mistakes. It's just not to make the mistake again. So I feel like they should look into that. The pampas aspect was not professional. I like the fact that they incorporated Moses' story in this movie. Uh, They were trying to protect the child, and the child was inside. More like it's not a basketball, this bowl that they use in the olden days, more like a basket, but not a basket. And they were trying to save the child, and they had to, put the child inside, the stream, and we're trying to just basically save the child from people trying to, I love the Moses story that was incorporated in it. I don't think that happened back then, you know, but the Moses story part was incorporated, so I like that. I also feel like the woman that was on nails, you know, painted black nails. Do they paint their nails like that? Do they paint their nails like that? I feel like that should also have been looked into, like corrected. So the loopholes in this movie are not much, but the truth is, in general, I feel like this movie is a solid movie, it's an amazing movie. And if you really want to understand Yoruba culture, you should watch Lisabi Part 1, Lisabi Part 2. If you haven't seen the Part 1, watch Lisabi Part 1 and Part 2. Um, some people are saying that they don't think the Part 2 should have been released. They should have just focused on the Part 1. I feel like, trying to also let us know that Shogo Day, you know, leaving or um, being that Shogo Day is gone doesn't mean that was like the end of Egba people's struggle. They were still struggling for independence. So we needed to actually see what happened after Shogo Day left. What happened next? So they were trying to actually tell us a real life story of what happened. So I feel like the part two was needed because we needed to see what happened afterwards, right? And that was what was being showcased in this particular movie. So I think Lateef Adedimeji and his wife did a fantastic job telling us this particular story, showing the world what basically happened. I think they deserve an accolade for that. Yeah, Lateef, well done. All right, so I'm rating this movie. I'll be rating this movie 8 over 10. Lateef, well done. And you guys can give your own rates at the comment section. Let me know what you think of the movie, if you have seen it. And if you have not seen it, just go to Netflix and go and watch it. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. All right? That is all I have for you guys for now. Many more to come. Don't forget to please subscribe to my channel, like my videos, and post notification. And please share this video as much as you can. I love you guys. See ya. Bye-bye.